Look, I didn't clear my throat. This is the second take I just did for like 30, 40 minutes. Anyway, so, got lots of stuff I want to do in this video, so we're just going to get to it. We are going to start off with I can never get this guy's name right, and he's always been nothing but cool to me. This is the first guy to tag me in a YouTube video. Comic Hoarder 410. I've called him Comic Horror. I can never get it out for whatever reason. But his contest, you guys all know who he is, and if not, shame on you. Go find out. You're missing out. He's cool. He's awesome. He's always been cool to me on YouTube, and I really appreciate it. You know, there's those people that make the whole thing better. You know what I'm saying? And for me, he's one of those. So I will now firmly detach my lips from his butt and get on with the rest of the video. 3 questions, easy breezy. First one, he wanted to know your favorite comic book film or TV show. I thought about this for a while, and I'm going to go with Road to Perdition. Tom Hanks, Jude Law, Depression era. He's a mob enforcer. His family gets killed. He kind of goes on the run. Jude Law is like this sadistic serial killer guy that kind of tracks him down. It's really good. A lot of people forget that it's a comic. So that's my favorite comic book movie. It's probably an esoteric answer, but it is what it is. But I also liked, I really liked the Guardians of the Galaxy movie too. So I'm not just like a film snob. I am a film snob, but you know what I'm saying. Question number 2, least favorite comic book film or TV show with the worst cast actors. Daredevil. Steaming pile of steaming pileness. Horrible movie. Horrible movie. Everybody involved in that. It was dumb. The whole thing was dumb. Coolio was the best part of that movie, and they cut him out. Favorite horror movie, favorite horror collectible, or memorabilia? I'm going to go with Opera by Dario Argento. Again, probably a little random. But if you guys have seen it, you know what I'm talking about. And if you haven't seen it, I would recommend you go find it. I don't know where. I'm pretty sure you can find copies online, I guess. Opera. It's amazing. One of my favorites. And as far as like horror movie collectibles or memorabilia or whatever, I know I have some copies of Famous Monsters of Filmland magazine around somewhere. Can't find them. I looked and looked and looked and looked and looked. Excuse me. They're probably with those like 3 long boxes of comics that have just like disappeared. I don't know. They might be at my parents' house. I still have some stuff there. But I do have this. And I've had this thing for... bought this in middle school. So it's been a while. And we moved around a lot. This thing's banged to shit. But it is what it is. This is my Creatures from the Black Lagoon poster. It's awesome. I mean, it's a reprint. But I love this movie. I love this poster. I love the art. Good stuff. So there you go. Sir, thank you. You're awesome. I hope you don't think I skimped on this. I want to get to a bunch of other stuff. I'm sorry. I will redo this video, and I will make it 30 minutes longer, just talking about the wonderfulness that you are. Because he really is a cool dude. Go check him out. Okay. A couple days ago, I was at Walmart. I had just gotten off work. It was like 1:45. I was starving. I didn't have anything else at the house to eat, so I went to go pick up something quick. So I'm walking towards like the frozen food aisle, and I see this, right? And I'm like, cool, Frankenberry, you know, whatever. I remember this from when I was a kid, but I was sitting there looking at it, and I was like, the art kind of vaguely looks familiar. I mean, like the angular shape and the thick line work. I was like, that totally looks like Dave Johnson, right? He does like 100 Bullets covers. He did Super Patriot, Superman Red Sun, you know, that Dave Johnson. So I'm picking this up. I picked it up and I was looking at it and I was like, huh, that's kind of cool. And then I flipped it over here and bam, look at that. What's Dave Johnson? And they're like, collect all 3. I'm like, oh, I don't need 3 boxes of cereal. So I went home, and then like the next day I found myself at Walmart again. Terry Dodson. Count Chocula. This stuff tastes like cardboard. Kids like it, though. And I got the Jim Lee boop. Yeah, Jim Lee. Jim Lee. I mean, you can kind of see it, I guess. Crazy. But yeah, Jim Lee. Terry Dodson. Terry and Rachel Dodson. Cool. And I also picked up the director's cut of Mimic on Blu-ray for $877. Their pricing on some of their stuff is so random. Stoked. I love this movie. I love Guillermo del Toro. He almost made it on my list of favorite horror movies too, with Devil's Backbone, which is amazing. If you guys are fans of his, you should check it out. It is subtitled. It's in Spanish, but it's really good. It's like a haunted orphanage movie. It's cool. It's very atmospheric and creepy. And like the ghost in the movie got thrown in like a cistern and bumped his head, and that ended up drowning. So every time you see him, he's like underwater with like blood streaming out of the crack in his head. It's really cool. Well, it's not cool because it's a kid and this violence happened to him, but you know what I'm saying. It's creepy. Okay, enough cereal, enough movies. Let's get to the books. Found this in the dollar bin. I love this stuff, man. I love all these like 80s ad kind of things. Today when I was out, I saw it was like a Friends of Spider-Man or something with the black, or not black, but the white tiger on it. I almost picked that up. This was only $1. I got it home. My girlfriend stole it from me, but I may not put it back in her box. And the other day, I also picked up Copperhead #2. I was interested in this. I wanted to see what happened with it. I liked the first issue too. I went to a shop today. I went to 2 shops today. 3 shops, really. I didn't buy anything at the one. But when I was there was a guy digging through the dollar bin, and he had that Wolverine comic book everybody's always excited about now. The first appearance of X-23 on like the top of his stack of stuff that he found. And I was like, ha! First appearance of X-23! And he goes, it is? I go, well, yeah. So we like opened it up, and I showed him a little test tube with the X-23, and he goes, oh, that's cool. Oh, yeah, you're welcome. But I went to my shop, and then I went to the shop that I used to go to that's down the street where they're really pushy, but the pushy people don't work on Sundays. And they have a copy of Preacher #1 on the wall, and they're asking like $280 for it. I wasn't aware that Preacher #1 was a $280 book, and it's like a 6. It's not even like near mint. And right next to that, they have like a very fine plus copy of X-Men '94 for only $250. I don't understand these people. They just don't make any sense. My nose itches, sinuses, weather, craziness. Okay, books. Sorry. Trees #6. Super stoked. I haven't read any of these yet. I'm excited, very much so. I'm gonna read this before I go to work today. I like Warren Ellis. Manifest Destiny. I keep saying I'm gonna drop this book. I keep picking it up. Fables #145. I kind of like the way they did the covers. How the cover is like the first page of the book. That's kind of cool. For my lady, I picked up Fraggle Rock #1. I'm a big Fraggle Rock fan. I have some lunch boxes. I have a lunchbox collection, like the old school metal ones, and I have a Fraggle Rock lunchbox. Magneto #11. I hope I don't need to read like some Uncanny Avengers book to get this one. And I also almost picked up Lobo, because Colin Bunn was writing it, but I flipped through it and it didn't really seem like my kind of thing. And I also read that ridiculous Batwoman. What the hell were they thinking? The whole, like, really? Like the Demon and Clayface and Ragman and her crazy sister in space. Come on, people. But you guys have all watched like Cammy's and John's videos about it. I'm not going to go into much more than that. It was dumb. Anyway. Oh, man. Six Gun, Days of the Dead, #3. I don't have the first 2. I was thinking this was just Six Gun. Thanks, guys. I got Dark Engine number 3 from my buddy Ethan, and I did dig in the back issue bins for a little bit, and I found this guy. I'm gonna pull this price tag off right here. I keep finding these, and it was only like $2. So if I find them for $2, I'll pick them up. And at the other shop, the one I used to go to, I got Names number 2. I like Peter Milligan, and I was intrigued with that title, and I'd heard some good things about this. Supreme Blue Rose. I got issue 2 and issue 3, so I got lots of good reading ahead of me. They didn't have issue 1, but I'm pretty sure I could track it down. And what else was I gonna look for? Wild's End. I can't find that either, and I was intrigued by that as well. So this is my haul and my contest entry and my pop culture plug there for, I don't know if anybody would really be interested, but it's Jim Lee Blueberry. Buy it for the box. The cereal kind of tastes like the box, but you know, the kids will eat it. Turns the milk blue. It's kind of fun. Whatever. So, yep, thanks. You guys have a nice day. Bye.